Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Adriana DC. How are you guys? So tonight I'm gonna be giving you guys my review on the newest release by Giorgio Armani. So if you guys don't know, Giorgio Armani recently released a new flanker of the Passione line called the Passione Eclat. And I have seen one or two reviews on YouTube, and I decided to, I needed to try that fragrance because I wanted, I was intrigued by the fragrance and the bottle, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute. So yeah, tonight I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on the newest release. I'm also going to make a comparison between the entire Passione line. Let you guys know if this release is worth purchasing, if it's redundant, if there are, major differences in each of these flankers, to see if it's worth adding all three or the newest one to your collection. So if this is something that you guys are interested in, then by all means keep on watching. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that way you will be notified every single time I upload. And for those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you guys for supporting me. So I have in my possession the Passione Intense and of course the Passione Eclat. And I'm just going to go through the range. I do have a sample of the original Passione. So I'm gonna let you know, just have a sniff of this one, let you guys know my thoughts on it, and then make a comparison between all three of them. So the first Passione was actually released in 2017, and this one has in top notes of pear, black currant, pink pepper, grapefruit. Middle notes are pineapple, rose, jasmine, heliotrope, and the base notes are vanilla, cedar, amber, and patchouli. No, I actually smelled the original Passione, before I purchased the Intense, and I was more drawn to the Passione Intense, so I, automatically went for that one. For me, the original Passione, it is sweet. You do get that slight pineapple essence because of it has that a citrusy vibe to it, but the citrusy vibe that this perfume has is like the it's kind of like the sweetness mixed with a bit of sourness from the pineapple. You know how a pineapple is? A pineapple is sweet, but usually has that kick to it, that kind of like a sourness to it. This fragrance pretty much has the resemblance of, black currant mixed with that pineapple essence. It smells soapy, a little bit fresh, slight woody elements in this fragrance, in my opinion. But overall, this is a well-balanced, fruity fragrance with some soapy touches to it, with some woody elements in the base. Beautiful fragrance. I love the soapiness to this perfume because even though it's so sweet, it comes off quite airy. I quite love that about this perfume, okay? So for me, this is, in fact, the Passione is a beautiful line. It definitely maintains that sophistication, that sophistication that all of the fragrances from Giorgio Armani come with. But I opted to get the Passione Intense over this particular perfume. Okay, so that's the Passione, the original. Next, they released the Passione Intense in 2020. Now, this one has in black currant syrup in the top. It has the middle notes of jasmine and base notes of white patchouli, cedar, and vanilla. So they've kind of simplified this one a little bit. Okay, but let me just tell you guys what I get from it. Ooh. All right, so right off the back, so the Passione Intense is definitely a bit more sweeter and a lot more syrupy. Okay, so this fragrance comes off like a very strong, syrupy, sweet, black currant, soapy smelling perfume. Beautiful. Okay, so it obviously it maintains a very similar opening, to the original Passione. However, I will say that the Passione has in the addition of pear and pineapple, which gives it a different. The fruity elements in that one is a little bit more. It comes across a little bit more citrusy. This one, on the other hand, it is more syrupy sweet. Definitely, you definitely get that syrupy sweetness in this fragrance. And as it dries on, you get a bit of the soapiness in this perfume, and the sweetness from the vanilla intensifies as the fragrance settles on your skin. Now, I love Passione Intense, you guys. I definitely prefer the Passione Intense. I will say to you, I am happy to say to you that the variations between the original and the Intense is definitely, you know, significant enough that if you guys, I don't see any problem with having both of them. I find it very interesting and impressive how they've, you know, tweaked these two fragrances so much and kind of give you a similar yet different vibe to it. I consider it to be quite impressive, you guys. I quite love this fragrance. I will say to you that this perfume kind of comes alive more in the spring months because I bought this perfume, I think, at the end of fall. And I want to say that my excitement for it kind of subsided during that time of the year, but right now this perfume is really exciting to me. Yeah, I'm definitely loving this fragrance more in the spring months. I'm more coming on to those more hotter, you know, months of the year. The fragrance just seems to be a lot more alluring. I'm enjoying the scent profile of C Passion Intense a lot more than I did, you know, right after purchasing it earlier up in the year. So I'm really, really happy about that. But yeah, revisiting the original C Passione, I'm definitely in love with the two fragrances. Right. So in comparison, I would say that the C Passione is less sweet. The original C Passione, it is less sweet, a little bit more airy, a little bit more soapier, but this one is a bit more syrupy sweet, and you still get the, you know, the body, the same body of the fragrance. So that's the C Passione Intense. So in 2022, they brought out the C Passione Eclat, and let's just take a minute to admire this bottle. Like, it just had me, you guys. You know, just looking at this bottle alone, I just knew that I had to have it in my collection, and I love it. I just love the bottle. I love it. I find red seems to be calling my name this, you know, this time of the year. I don't know what it is, but just red is just, it's just calling my name. Maybe because a lot of brands are releasing a lot of fragrances in red bottles. But anyhow, so the C Passione L'Eclat, this one has in top notes of black currant, Calabrian bergamot, middle notes of May rose, damask rose, and the base notes are white musk and Madagascar vanilla. Okay, so I'm just tell you guys what I get from this fragrance, you guys. All right, this is really pretty. Okay, so this perfume. This is a kind of a Jolly Rancher black currant sweet, a little bit soapy, very bright and eerie smelling perfume. Beautiful fragrance, you guys. Now, you definitely get the rose. You definitely get the rose in the heart of this perfume. The rose in the heart of this fragrance speaks with the black currant and the eeriness from the bergamot in this fragrance. It just makes the perfume quite breezy, very eerie. It still maintains that sweetness. So even though this is a Leclat, you know, like how Parfums de Marly brought out Delina and the Delina La Rose and completely stripped down the fragrance. That's not the case with this perfume. This fragrance still smells complex yet airier and brighter. It still smells sweet. It's not syrupy sweet, but it smells like a Jolly Rancher. You know, like those Jolly Ranchers, it is the red ones where you can just it literally look like this. If you look at the body, if you know what I'm talking about, the body of this fragrance is shaped just like how those Jolly Rancher candies, you know, are shaped, and it has this like transparent red, you know, vibe to it. It's not like a gummy bear, it's like a Jolly Rancher, obviously, but it pretty much looks just like how this bottle is shaped. Beautiful, you guys. And that's what I'm getting from this fragrance. The soapiness in here is not that loud, I want to say. I'm guessing because I don't know, because it doesn't have that many florally essence. It does have rose and the harbour. It doesn't have the jasmine, the heliotrope, like the first and the second fragrance. But I'm gonna have to say, you guys, I love this perfume. I'm quite impressed. One of the things that I noticed, one of the things that I didn't notice when I decided to do this video and compare all three of these fragrances, I like how the brand has tweaked this fragrance and give you variations of a perfume, but yet keeping it so similar. Okay, I want to say that the C Passione Intense is a very true representation of an intense version of the original Si Passione. And the Si Passione is still different in its own way from the Si Passione Intense, yet very beautiful, very complimentary on its own. The Si Passione Intense, it is syrupy, sweeter, stronger, and definitely a true, representation of an intense version. And the Eclat is just something so beautiful. It is airy but not too transparent. Okay, it is not as syrupy sweet but still maintains the sweetness to it. It's a lot more flirty and a lot more playful than the Si Passione Intense. I don't get a lot of playfulness from the Si Passione Intense in my opinion. I think when this fragrance dries down, even though there's a sweetness from the vanilla and the patchouli and the cedar in the base, the sweetness from the blackcurrant kind of slips away. This one here, it's kind of playful, a little bit playful, yet sophisticated and classy from the start to the finish. Now, when it comes to the projection, the Si Passione Intense is projecting a lot more than the Si Passione L'Eclat. Okay, both of these fragrances are lasting quite as long. I'm getting 6+ hours with this perfume, but this one is a lot more sweeter, stronger. It projects, and it seems to be more of a compliment getter. I did wear this one, but this one, it doesn't really go to a skin scent, but again, the sweetness from the blackcurrant slips away, and the body of the fragrance, the rose combining with the vanilla dries down, and the skin, you get the essence of, but it's definitely not a very loud fragrance, but definitely a fragrance that maintains its presence, you guys. So even though they've managed to make this fragrance a lot more breezier, because that's what comes to mind, this perfume is a lot more breezier and airy and more chic and playful. So I would have to say, you guys, I'm quite impressed. Are these fragrances redundant? Like I said to you, that is on the contrary, you guys. As a matter of fact, they've done a very good job, giving you guys variations of this, this scent profile, and all of them have a different feel to it, but still very, very nice, you guys. So if you ask me, it's worth having all three of these fragrances. But of course, if you're not a perfume collector like myself, go for the Si Passione Intense. And if you didn't get the, I would say, oh God, this is tough, you guys. This is really tough. Now, I wanted to come on here so and recommend, first of all, let me say, I recommend all of them, okay? I recommend all three because they're all quite beautiful, okay? If you could choose only one, you can't go wrong with the Si Passione Intense for certain, okay? You cannot. No. This is a beautiful one, though. I'm gonna have to say, yeah, you guys, I love this fragrance, and I would definitely recommend that you guys add this one to your collection if you are a big fan of the Si Passione line, you guys. I can't see how you would dislike this perfume, and I can't see how you would be disappointed. I think it's a beautiful fragrance. They've maintained the complexity of this perfume while giving you a different take on the Si Passione Intense. I am very much impressed with that, and I don't find this fragrance to be redundant, you guys. I love this perfume. I definitely think this is a beautiful offering and definitely worth the splurge. Yeah, let me know in the comment section if you guys are planning on picking this fragrance up, or if you smelt it. Let me know what you think about the fragrance. I think this is a love, you guys. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this comparison video, please do give me a big thumbs up. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you will be notified every single time I upload. And for those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you guys for supporting me. See you guys in my next video. Bye.